Hey folks, how you doing? Now, in this video, we'll talk real quickly about adding component code to a page that's in a subfolder. So here's an example of what that means. If the page that you are copying the component from is, for example, the index page, and you're copying it into a page that's within one of these subfolders here, let's take a look at our sliders folder. Let's say, for example, we copy some code from the index page into our amazing slider page here, because we're going to use that for something totally different. Well, we need to make a couple of quick adjustments. First of all, we'll open up that amazing slider page here. And I'm going to scroll down to the section where I'm going to be adding my link. Well, the first thing I notice here, or at least I notice, is that the library components contact panel, it has a little // here right in front. So if I were to go to my index page, and I'm copying, let's say, for example, the info box carousel and the call to action. Let's just say we copy this and we paste it into our page that's located in our subfolder here. So we'll make a little bit of a space and paste. One thing I'm going to notice right off the bat is the library components doesn't sort of match up with the one that's already there. There's a //. If you see that, just manually do a // like so, and make sure that any you paste in here have that same link. Next, if we go back to the index page and we copy our code, and we've showed you this in the other video, we'll copy the entire container wrapper section here. And I'm going to go to my amazing page. It's in the subfolder. Find a nice section in here where I can paste it. Great. I'm going to paste it right here above this container. All right, make a little bit of room. And I'm going to just scroll up a little bit here and make sure that the library component is going to link in correctly here. Okay. And I'm going to check the link. See, it says library components info box carousel. I'm just going to check in the page for some other yellow code just to make sure that it's the same thing. Library shared Google. Okay, we're good. We're good to go. Typically, Dreamweaver keeps track of that stuff pretty well. So we just want to make sure there's no goofiness going on here. Although technically a // would be called for because it's a library asset. Dreamweaver keeps track of where those assets are coming from, so you don't have to worry too much about updating that link manually. Okay, there we go. Now, one thing you will notice is that the image doesn't show up here. And that's one of those linking things. You'll have to go back and update your library item so it can update the image links within your page. So we would go back to our library, our component, and our info box carousel. I would open up my library page, maybe just invoke an update. You see how it's now listing the sliders amazing, right? Well, it's going to go through and update all the pages with that particular component, and it will update the links to the images properly now. So we'll just save that page now that it's open, and maybe save our index page. Right, I'm just going to refresh the amazing page here, scroll on down, and there you go. Now the pictures are populating. Okay, so that's all you have to do if you're going, hey, it didn't work. Well, it does. You just have to update the library component once you've copied and pasted it into a page within a subfolder.